And as the only cis male here, my thoughts on the rising discussion of whether feminists in Taiwan are asking too much. My thoughts are they're not.
What are they asking for right now?
Probably equal right. And
This show is sponsored by NYCU OBE.
Okay, guys, welcome back to your Senpais here. I'm Elaine.
I'm Jan.
I'm August.
Oh, your name's Yang.
Yeah, because there's a G in it.
Then I'm August. All right. Today we're going to talk about a very, very important topic.
That is right.
Feminism.
Wow.
So, should we start with the basics, guys? What is feminism?
Feminism. What do you think?
I think it's about equality.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah. Feminism is humanism.
Oh, wait.
Oh, really? I mean, kind of,
Yeah.
but not actually. Okay, for me, I think feminism is to realize you're in a patriarchy world.
Yeah.
Yes, and we have
Yeah.
to fight against it.
Yeah. And it's not to fight a certain individual. I mean, sometimes it is, but most of the time it's not.
It's generally a system or like an ideology that hunts everybody.
Ooh.
We are all the victims.
Yeah. The reason why we are talking about this today is because this is a really, how to say this? A lot of people online are discussing this recently.
And
In
it's
recent
kind of
years.
controversy.
Really?
Kind of.
Recently? Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean for Taiwan recently.
Okay, can you give me some background informations?
Like, I think it's in the recent 10 years.
Okay, that's a big span of time. Okay.
Yeah. And also because of the new social media threads, a lot of people with more liberal mindset are on threads. So they're talking about it more. And also with the Me Too movement in Taiwan rising.
There's a lot more discussions.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more discussion than before. Like I remember when I was in junior high or senior high, there's no such discussion going online. And
Not really.
Yeah.
Or maybe you just don't use the internet much.
Because you were a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think even for the adult world, they seem to have really outdated mindsets
True.
yeah,
back then.
true.
And Taiwan, unfortunately, we just got here.
And I think also like most of the discussion is online, not in real life. Like you wouldn't hear someone in real life and discussing this kind of topic with you because it's most of the time it triggers someone up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's a very
lot of,
sensitive topic.
a lot of people will get triggered, especially with this smell. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like there's
yeah.
a lot of discussions online, but they're mostly negative. Is that what you're saying?
You mean like, yeah, I think it's mostly
Like
criticism.
anti-feminist stuff.
There's a lot of feminist stuff, pro-feminist stuff, and anti-feminist stuff going on, and they would start a battle,
Oh, wow.
rap battle. Yo.
Yeah. And as the only cis male here, my thoughts on the rising discussion of whether feminists in Taiwan are asking too much. My thoughts are they're not.
What are they asking for right now?
Probably equal right. And
The bare minimum?
Bare
Yeah.
minimum,
And people are
equal rights.
complaining?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because they think like they are feminists are oppressing cis males, which is not
Guys, no.
true. Yeah.
You cannot oppress cis male under patriarchy. Well,
I mean, in some special situation, maybe perhaps
we are
when
all
you're
victims, but you can't oppress them. Like they cannot
get systematic oppression.
Yeah, they can get hurts, they can get violence, bad things happen to them, but oppression is not the word for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, oppression generally means that it's a systematic thing and it's a much bigger scale, right?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be touching this.
And that's exactly why we need to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what should we talk about when we talk about feminism, especially in college or NYCU?
I think we kind of have to like tell everyone that it's quite obvious that we're all feminist here. So if there's any non-feminist,
feel free to comment and start a battle with us.
Yeah, so I think we need to talk about some common misconception today.
Yeah.
Yeah, for example, when talking about feminism, there's a word that's often mentioned called misogyny. Can you explain what misogyny means?
Misogyny means when you hate women.
What? No.
Not really.
What?
Like a lot of people think misogyny means just hating on women. And so when we accuse someone of having a misogyny mindset, they will often
get mad
and say that I have a girlfriend, I have a wife. I will not be
I will not beat my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Well,
my misogyny.
So what exactly is misogyny then?
From my personal point of view and from what I read, I think misogyny is the sort of mindset that women in a society has to be in a certain standard. For example, you cannot be too fat, you cannot be too thin. You should better have like straight long hair, and you should behave. You should listen to what other people told you, and you cannot be too aggressive. That sort of standards in the world today. But like oftentimes it's kind of contradictory to each other, those standards. Can you give us an example you might have faced before?
I feel like, well, I also want to define, because I've read I think the best definition for misogyny that I've read from theorists, because we read theories here, is that they say that misogyny is a tool of patriarchy. It is how patriarchy get into our world and our lives and how it is implemented. So like Elaine said, the rules are told usually on girls, but not just girls, because they also tell boys cannot cry, boys cannot be weak. Like these are all quote unquote misogyny like attitudes or mindsets that we have. From personal experience, I think vary a lot. I think I've faced it every day in my life, and it's generally appearance stuff for I think cis girls or people who are born femme. They expect you to look a certain type. They want you to be pretty, but their standards of beauty is always and they don't care that if you don't think like that.
Like for example, I've been told I'm fat like throughout my life.
Same.
Like since I was born or something. Yeah. And do you have any examples on like from your own experience?
Well, for me, like boys can't cry, and you should be the breadwinner and something like that. You have to be tough, and you cannot wear anything pink.
Oh, really? That happened to you?
Yeah.
You cannot wear anything pink before?
Pink?
Or like people have told you?
People, yeah.
Who told you that?
Like elderly male person.
Yeah. It's always a man that says something like that.
And also like when I'm discussing news or things that happen around the world with elderly people, they often have a higher standard on the female that was in those incidents.
Yeah. Like there's an example, like people started to discuss like recently, like the news title in Taiwan always focuses on the female victim, and they sometimes really objectify them by saying this hot girl's got something happened to her. Like instead of focusing on the male violator.
And also something I've noticed since high school is whenever there's something happen on the news, like it's always gonna be the female driver, the female teacher, but never the male teacher, the male driver.
They have to like point out that this is a female that is doing this.
Because the default setting is male. Yeah. Wow. I
also learned, like, I think last year, surprisingly very late, that they only, like, whenever you take flights and you see flight attendants and they have to, like, wear heels and skirts and very tight fitted clothing and they have to do their makeup and hair. This is a very, like, problematic expectation on how
true.
Women and flight attendants should look on like airplanes and stuff. And I didn't know that they only changed the rules for the uniform for certain airlines like a few years ago. They stopped requiring it, and it's so recent that it makes me think, wow, like this feels like something that we should have discussed already.
You mean airlines in Taiwan, right?
Yeah,
true. Yeah, because when we were in Europe, when we were taking like what is it called, Ryanair or some kind of other airline, like you'll see all kinds of appearance of flight attendants. It's not like Taiwan. Taiwan is like everyone's
models basically, and you have to be thin, you have to be like tall, and you have to be like pretty. But I agree, when I was in the States too, like the flight attendants, they're just like anyone.
Yeah, and they can do like crazy makeup and nobody cares. I've seen like super long eyeliners.
Oh,
that's cool.
All right.
Yeah, but in Taiwan, I think they'll probably get complaints from the travelers,
soon.
Passengers. Yeah. Okay. I think like another important question to ask is that whether feminism is like equal to, let's say, gender equality. Like maybe for someone they will be questioning this. If you're like pursuing gender equality, then why just call yourself gender equality rather than feminism that seems to focus on female?
Well, also I don't really believe in the idea of equality. Like equality, because we're not all born the same. You know, like let's say if I am taller and you are shorter, we're not born the same. You're gonna need different things that you do, and I'm gonna need different things that I do. So is it really the important like focus that we give everyone the same thing, or should we give everyone what they need, personalized to what they deserve?
True.
So similarly, I think that when we say feminism is about gender equality, but what does equality really mean? Because let's say we give equal pay to men and women starting today. Is that going to solve all the issues? Just because now they're paid the same? Or no more rules on both or any genders? Is that going to solve every like issues that we've encountered? So I feel like calling it equality is it's a very flat understanding of what humans really need. And so for me, I don't think it's actually about equality, but I can't say that because they're like, what? Then they start another fight. But generally, so why do we say like feminism, even though it's about quote unquote equality, why do we say it's like, why does it have femme, or why is it led by female activists? well, supposed to be generally. I think it's because, I mean, what's wrong with that? It's
everyone speaks out for themselves.
Yeah, and right now when the people that are being oppressed are women, they can stand up for themselves and lead the movement and call it feminism if they want.
True.
Yeah. And if you have a problem with the term feminism, maybe you should see if you are kind of falling to the misogyny.
It's a very like nitpicking battle because they're like choosing the smallest things to like nitpick on when you're losing the focus by doing that.
And also it's a historical thing. Like it just started with like women rights.
Yeah.
And then expanded to like LGBTQ rights, queer rights, and whatsoever. So it's also a historical term to use if you're in the academic world, so that people understand what you're saying.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. 现在几分钟
？15。
干，你怎么知道？
因为他刚刚给我看。
We're so feminist that we don't know what to say.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I can play the non-feminist character.
And then we have a debate.
Yeah.
Okay.
They, like why do women still need like 等一下那要怎么讲？保障名额要怎么讲？
For college or like
for like
work
Congress
legislator.
Oh,
election?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think there's one or two like reserved spots.
One or two? That's not even enough. Out of how many?
I think out of how many legislators do we have right now? I think 100 something.
So out of hundreds of legislators in Taiwan, there's like one or two spots reserved for women only.
I believe so. Maybe
I feel like that's a bigger problem. Like
you think we need more?
Yes, I absolutely think that we need more.
But then people will say you got elected because you're a woman, not because you're good.
True. They always say that.
So what's your thought on this?
Well, first of all, I think that we need more diverse voices in legislature, in the government, because you want to have people that represent everyone in the country. Taiwan is not just a country of all men. So why are all like everybody in the government just all old cis men? You know, we need to have different genders. Why do they have reserve? I mean, we can say the same thing for like college admission. Like, why do you need to have reserved spots for indigenous people? Why do you have reserved spots for, I don't know,
minority?
Yeah, like other minority groups. Does this strategy or does this tactic actually solve the systematic issue that we have? I don't think so, but I don't think that's the point. Like, I don't think that's really the focus. And again, if people are mad, maybe, okay, it's always the people that didn't get it. They're like, they get mad at other people. They're like, it's because you're a girl, so that's why you got into this. But they're only mad because they didn't get it. So
yeah, I think the most compelling answers I can give is that since if you realize this systematic oppression things on women, you would probably expect women to have a lot of struggles when growing up, and they do not have like equal opportunities as male does. So we kind of wanted to fix that at the end of this whole thing, but it maybe does not really truly like fix the problem.
Yeah,
but it's sort of what we can do.
It's like a little band-aid.
The only thing that we can
little
do,
band-aid solution. But the wound is a lot bigger than we know. Yeah.
Did I say correctly?
So we don't just have like one or two reserve seats. It's like
how many do you have?
It's kind of confusing, but at least 1/3.
1/3.
Oh, 1/3.
Yeah.
That's a lot, but
there's
I think
like different rules, but it's dependent depend on the proportion.
Because I just remember, like recently there's a... No, not recently. I mean, the last time I saw the election, I saw some legislators' like profile picture has got a women mark on them, like 女 female on them.
Oh,
yeah, and so they may be entering the legislative yuan with that spot reserved for them. But also I think it's a strategy thing that other parties might send out their most likely to be elected how to say this,
female candidate
or male candidate, depending on
whichever. Yeah.
So it's kind of also the party decision thing.
So now we're getting into politics.
No, not that's not the topic.
Everything is about politics. But true. Then even, okay, let's say 1/3. Okay, if people think that is a lot and we take that like out, so how can we decide who should be in power? Is it solely based on their accomplishments and like their, I don't know, educational levels? Because in Taiwan,
a lot of people would definitely say so.
Yeah, but is that really like a good way to pick your leaders? Because
they might grow up in a wealthy family.
True.
Like, they might all have the same background. Like they're wealthy, they got highly educated, they went abroad, they have a PhD, and they came back. Something like that. You would guess the same people, right?
Yeah.
What are you looking at right now?
And like, I forgot who said it. Someone said like about the justice. Like, do you know the justice? 大法官.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When people say like we have
know.
half female justice and half male justice, that's equality. But we never imagine a world with all female justice. But we are okay with all male justice.
True.
That's kind of weird.
I think that's a American justice saying that.
Yeah.
Right?
You're talking about the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
So I think this like expectation that people only get into certain jobs and positions because they're female, or in other cases they're certain groups of minorities, that's very inappropriate, because you just say that, okay, none of your accomplishment matters, none of your like past achievements matters, you only got this role because you're this
True.
noun basically, or adjective. And I guess if we get rid of all these like requirements, I'm not sure if it would be equal eventually. Like if we just say, okay, let's only focus on like your achievements and resume before you get this job or this like position. But like throughout your life, people are gonna get more, like it's statistically true that men get more opportunities in workplaces and in educations because of their born gender or their born sex.
I mean, we've been doing this for like thousands of years, so it's not that easy to change people's mindset or ideology that they might subconsciously think men's better.
Yeah, so like in a
everything.
perfect world, then sure, we can select people based on merits only, but this is not a perfect world. So I don't think that is the best solution to have, to be honest, but I don't know any other alternatives
so it's
yet.
It's the best thing we came up with
for now.
And
we just have to keep like discussing and then until we find a better pathway to the future.
True.
And I think we should wrap this up with some vocab.
Vocab review time. We haven't done this in
a long time.
Yeah. So the first word is feminism.
Feminism can be translated into 女性主义 in Taiwan mostly. And if you're in China, they might call it 女权. That's my understanding.
Yeah, and Privilege.
Privilege, like we talk about, men might have some other privileges, or someone would think that female now have more privileges than male. I don't know. The privilege can be translated into 特权.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the third word is patriarchy.
Patriarchy, 父权. That's easy.
And misogyny.
Misogyny, 厌女. I think there's no other translation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a academic word.
Yeah, it's mostly used in academic, but nowadays it has entered our everyday life.
Yeah. And the next one is kind of complicated, but you can Google yourself. Cisgender.
Cisgender.
顺性别.
Yeah.
That means you're born and assigned with the same gender, and you also
you're a gender,
with that
yeah,
gender.
you identify with it. We
Yeah.
should have an episode talk about gender. I think
Yeah.
that would be fun. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And the last one is gender stereotypes.
We never talked about this.
That's not even.
That's not in our discussion.
But yes, 性别刻板印象.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
that's it.
Yeah,
That's it for
we
today.
still have a lot more to talk about, but we have limited time and resources.
Okay.
All right.
let's wrap
Thank you
up.
so much. That's today's episode. See
Yeah.
you next week.
See you next time.
I'm Jan.
I'm Elaine.
I'm August.
Bye-bye.
Bye.